Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are doing the Marvel movies tier list. So let me set up my recording on my laptop. I gotta remember how to screen record on here. If you'll let me. Come on. Hold on. Technical difficulties. What button do I press again? Is it? Oh, wait, no. No, wrong one. There we go. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out how to record again. Are we recording right now? Is it? No, it's not. Hold on. Give me a second. We'll get right back into it once I get this thing working. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're about to start recording. Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out how for a whole minute. There we go. It should be. Nope. Nope. Now we go. There we go. We're good. Okay. We are recording. Not the audio. The actual text. My laptop works. So this tier list is indeed missing like two movies. Obviously, it's missing the new Captain America, which I haven't seen, and the Marvels, and I think it's missing. I don't think it's missing. I think it's missing that Echo show, but no one gives a shit about that show anyway, so no need to worry about it. Oh, I did not mean to move Iron Man. Go back. There we go. So we're gonna start with Captain America: Civil War. I love Captain America: Civil War. I think it's a very good movie. Um, it might be the best Captain America movie. Maybe. I mean, I can't really consider it. I mean, no. Some people like to argue it's not a Captain America movie. It's like a. I mean, you could. I mean, I think it could be just called whatever. They easily could have just called it Civil War, but I mean, it is indeed more of a Captain America movie because it's obviously focused on Captain America. But I love Captain America: Civil War, and I think it's going to go into A tier. Yeah, I think it's an A tier movie. It's honestly pretty good. Some people no, I don't think I don't hear many people talk about how it sucks or anything. I don't hear many people say it's not good or anything. Obviously, it's not like the Civil War in the comics is supposed to. I don't know anything about the comics in terms of that. But all right, now we have the first Avengers. I love this movie. I remember seeing it back in the day when I was younger. I saw it when it came out. It was so epic, and it still is so epic. Um, it's such a great movie. I think I'm gonna put it in A tier as well. I think. Honestly, I love Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. A lot of people like when they announced some of the casting before the MCU even started, people were like, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, that's not going to work. Chris Hemsworth as Thor and I mean, it all worked out really well. And I think the MCU would not have been the same if they casted different people. But I love the first Avengers and it holds a very special place in my heart. Yeah. All right, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Some people say it's the worst Avengers movie, and I honestly don't agree with that take. I like Avengers, Age of Ultron. It's just temporarily an A tier. I'm not sure if I actually want to leave it in A tier. Now, I do think compared to the other Avengers movie, it's not as good, but it is one of the last Avengers movies where we actually see them as an official team because after that they're a little broken up. But I feel like it's a B tier. Yeah, no, because again, S tier's the best, right? So if we're going to talk about tiers, A tier's very good, B tier's pretty good, C tier's eh. No, I mean C tier's all right, D tier is mid. Oh, and there, I want to remove E tier because that's kind of pointless. We don't need an E tier, bro. Okay. Anyways, also I want to get this out of the way. I want to put some of the shows and just stuff I never watched. So I did not watch Miss Marvel. I don't care about it. I did not watch She-Hulk. I did not. I think that's everything. I didn't really. I did watch Black Widow. I just fell asleep during it, so I don't remember. So I'm gonna put it in the question mark tier for now because I haven't watched it in quite a while. I think that's everything that should go in there. Fair wise though, I think I had to put What If in there. No, I'll leave it because I did only watch season one. I did not watch any of the other seasons. Anything else, I literally only watched season one. But we'll get back to the ranking. So Avengers: Infinity War. That's a instant S tier. I mean, no question about it, no doubt about it. It's just S tier. By far, some people say it's better than Endgame. That is a very fair take. I fully support that take because you can really flip it either way. I personally love both movies. I really, really do. I can't really deter like if I was to debate on like legit which one's better, I'm not sure if I could actually give you a straight answer because they're both so good. Endgame, same thing, instant S tier. Although I kind of honestly agree with some people saying Infinity War is a little bit better, but I can't hate on Endgame because Endgame's awesome too. So really, they're both very equal movies in my opinion. They're both absolutely S tier. And no, oh, is this movie miss? Is this tier list missing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? I just realized that. Oh man, is there a? No, I guess like, okay. Um, I just realized Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy is missing. The last movie is literally Quantumania. I just realized that. I think that's all right. So I'll just keep that noted that this tier list is missing Volume 3. If Volume 3 was here, Volume 3 would be A tier. I'll just say that. Can I add it? Like, is there a way to add something to this? I don't think there is. No. Okay. Well, if anyone watches this video and goes like, "Hey, where's Volume 3?" Volume 3 is A tier. So I will just let you guys know that Volume 3 is easily an A tier movie. I saw it with my girlfriend. Great movie. It's awesome. Actually, no, we were even together. I took her on a date. It was nice. It's a great movie though. Volume 3 is so awesome. Anyways, back to actual Guardians of the Galaxy. I love this movie. I love honestly because people didn't really know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were before this movie, and this movie came out and they turned a bunch of more unknown characters into absolute stars. So the first Guardians of the Galaxy is A tier easily. I don't think there's no debate on that. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. They're honestly one of my favorite teams. And this is also why I said I personally prefer Marvel over DC in the hot takes video. When the hot take came up where I said I prefer Marvel over DC. Marvel has better teams of characters. The X-Men, freaking the Avengers, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the Thunderbolts. I mean, I don't really know anything about them, but there's a lot of teams in Marvel, and I honestly think they're 100 times better than any teams in DC. Anyways, Volume 2. Again, some people say it's the odd one out in terms of like Guardians of the Galaxy, the trilogy. It's like the worst one. Not saying it in like the worst, but like it's the weakest link essentially. Compared to the other two, it's not as good. And I kind of agree with that take. I mean, no, I still love Volume 2, but it's not A tier. It's B tier. So I'm gonna put it in B tier. Again, reminder, Volume 3 would be right here in front of it would be in front of Guardians of the Galaxy if it was here, but it's not. I just realized it's missing. So Ant-Man. Honestly, Paul Rudd, Ant-Man, great movie. Honestly love the casting choice, and I love that it's a little heist movie almost. I love all the characters. It's honestly a really good movie. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Yeah, I love Ant-Man. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I honestly haven't watched it in a while, but I do remember for the most part it is a pretty good movie. I'm gonna put it in B tier as well. So, and by the way, I'm not gonna go into depth on like every single reason why I'm placing everything, or else this video would be like 30 minutes long. But yeah, I would say it's a B tier. But yeah, no, I think that's fine. Okay, Doctor Strange. We're about to get into the Spider-Man trilogy. That's gonna be fun. Um, Doctor Strange. I love this movie. Honestly, watching it for the first time, I didn't even know who Doctor Strange was because again, I'm not a comic reader. I kind of want to read some Moon Knight comics though, but I don't have money, so can't do that right now. But that's my goal. I want to read some Moon Knight comics. Anyways, Doctor Strange. I kind of want to put it in A tier, but I'm not. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier ahead of. Yeah, I'm gonna put it ahead of Ant-Man. Yeah, Doctor Strange is a good movie. I will just say that Doctor Strange is great. It's just a shame that the second one's kind of mid. All right, Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. As I said, some people, it's okay to like Tom Holland Spider-Man. I think there's nothing wrong with it because I think all three Spider-Man actors have their own taste, have their own type of Spider-Man. And I honestly love Tom Holland Spider-Man. I think he does a really good job. I think this movie is an A tier, probably. Yeah, I honestly think it's an A tier. Actually, I might honestly say the most of the movies are A tier for the Spider-Man, for Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Um, Honestly, I kind of wish I picked one of the tier lists that had like non MCU stuff too. So like, I'll probably do a part two to this sort of where I include that kind of stuff. Um, No Way Home, no Far From Home, my bad, is also an A tier. I rewatched it recently. It's honestly good, but honestly, I want to point out one issue. I don't like how the MCU will bring in a big character like Mysterio or like even Ultron, a character who's supposed to be big in terms of like their impact and what they can do, is just gone after one movie. It's so stupid how they do that. I honestly hate it, actually. Anyways, um, No Way Home is an S tier though, because it was really nice seeing Tobey Maguire back and Andrew Garfield. And Andrew Garfield deserves a third movie, but we're probably not going to get it. And it was honestly great to see Willem Dafoe and Green Goblin back. It was so cool. It was awesome. So that's an S tier. Okay. Black Panther. I love Black Panther. I honestly think this is a really good movie. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. This movie is an S tier. I mean, no, A tier. It's gonna go ahead of Spider Man personally. Don't chase me, but it's ahead of Spider Man. Captain Marvel. I don't care for it. I'm joking. I wouldn't say it's an F tier. It's a D tier. I don't really care for the movie. I haven't watched it in a while, but I mean, I don't care. All right, Shang-Chi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This movie I feel like is honestly underrated. I feel like not enough people talk about it. I feel like it's an A tier. This movie, listen, it is underrated. I just don't see enough people talk about it. And maybe because people go like, oh, well, it doesn't mean anything towards the MCU. It brings, I mean, yeah, the MCU has a problem to where like it feels like none of their movies mean anything nowadays. But like, this movie is honestly really good. This movie's great. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I accidentally pulled up something on my phone. So, but honestly, I am going to leave it in A tier. I think The Eternals F tier. This movie's freaking dookie. I'm sorry. If you like The Eternals, that's fine, but this movie's actually a legit snooze fest. A bunch of boring ass characters. There's too many characters. Okay, you can't really. I mean, you can get connected to some of them, but honestly, they're all just boring. You know, you got that one guy who's a boring version of Superman. We got off-brand Quicksilver. I think there's a couple characters. I think there's one character named Sprite or something. I don't know, some dumbass name like that. Bad movie. It's honestly terrible. Anyways, WandaVision, the very first show on our tier list. I'm gonna put it in B tier. And by the way, I will not rank any shows ahead of movies just because, um, unless it's like down here, I would rank a show ahead of The Eternals. But I would say WandaVision is a B tier. Now that might be crazy because some people think it's an S tier. It's a good show. I haven't watched it in a while, so maybe my opinion on it is a little different. Honestly, maybe I should move it. I think I'll leave it in B tier. It is a good show though. It's really good. All right, Captain America and Winter Soldier. The Falcon, my bad. I honestly have not seen this movie. I'm the show. I haven't seen this show in a while, so honestly, I'm not really sure if I can fairly rank. I literally haven't seen it since it came out. But from what I remember, it's a good show. From what I remember, it's actually a good show. So I will put it in B tier. From what I remember, it's a pretty good show. Iron Man 2. I feel like Iron Man 2 is obviously a downgrade from Iron Man 1. And it's also one of like the weaker MCU movies in my opinion. I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's not terrible, but it's not the worst thing ever. Loki. I have not seen season two. Please don't spoil it, but it's an A tier. I love season one. Season one's really good. I gotta watch season two, so I'll probably do that eventually. And season one though, and just Loki as a whole, I know it's a good show. I know damn well it's a good show. I haven't even watched season two, and I know it's a good show. Okay, what if? What if could have been so much better than what we got? I feel like I didn't watch any of the other seasons, so I don't know what the hell they did. But honestly, I feel like they could have done so much more. We could have seen so many better what if scenarios, but we got a bunch of mid ass shit that no one really wanted. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think really anyone cares about Captain England, Captain London, or what Captain British. No one cares about her. I also heard a lot of people say they glaze her a lot in like season three. So honestly, I might move it to F tier. No, I know damn well. I know that at like the end of season three, there was an episode where that one chick, I don't remember her name, and Howard the Duck had like a god baby, and they at the end of the show they edge us by showing a bunch of like potential what ifs that we never got, like a samurai, freaking samurai, Ghost Rider and some other hardcore shit, and we didn't get it. Anyways, Hawkeye. Well, actually no. I just want to say again, what if it could have been so much better? Okay, now Hawkeye. I haven't watched Hawkeye in a while. I know it's a pretty good show from what I remember. I'm gonna put it in B tier as well because I don't remember much about it, but I just know enough. Moon Knight S tier. I'm joking. Moon Knight is one of my favorite MCU shows. I honestly love his character, and I main him in Marvel Rivals. So I'm going to put it in A tier. I feel like it could have been more, and I really want a season two, but we're likely not going to get. I want to see Moon Knight again. I want to see Moon Knight again. God damn it, Marvel, let me see Moon Knight. Okay, Iron Man, S tier. The movie that really kicked off the MCU. Now I know people say the Hulk released first. Iron Man's better. This Iron Man movie is better than the Hulk. I'm just gonna say that. I also haven't watched this. I actually tried rewatching it recently and then I stopped. I gotta finish that, but I will say it's just um it's I don't know. But anyways, I mean the first Iron Man, it's awesome. I remember seeing it in theaters. It was great. It was a phenomenal experience and it's a phenomenal movie. All right, Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is an A tier, I think. I'm gonna put it ahead of Spider-Man. I'm gonna put it ahead of Spider-Man. I'm also gonna move Shang-Chi ahead of No Way Home. Actually, I'm gonna no, I think it's fine. Iron Man 3 is a really good movie though. Some people say it's the best in the trilogy. It's fully agree with that, honestly. Iron Man 1 is obviously good. Okay, anyways, the Hulk. I'm honestly gonna put in the question mark. I haven't watched it in a while. I can't really fairly rank it. That's all I'm gonna say. I haven't watched it in a while, and I was rewatching it, but I stopped. Okay, Thor. I will say Thor is an A tier, a B tier. I'm gonna put it ahead of a couple movies right now. I'm gonna put it ahead of Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp. But the first Thor is pretty good. But we all know this truth. F tier. Thor: The Dark World's bad. It's not good. I mean, granted, I haven't watched it in a while, so maybe it is secretly a hidden gem. It's really good. Thor Ragnarok is a S tier. I'm putting it ahead of No Way Home. I love Thor Ragnarok. I think it's by far the best Thor movie, and it's literally a top 5 MCU movie. Okay, the first Avenger, Captain America. Great movie. Great introduction to Captain America. Honestly, Captain America is truly like part of the heart of the MCU, and him being gone is gonna be. I mean, yes, obviously I know Iron Man's the heart of the MCU as well, but man, Captain America being gone as well is just. Obviously, we can't expect Chris Evans to play Captain America forever, but man, it's sad. Okay, I'm gonna put it ahead of Spider. I'm gonna put it ahead of Iron Man 3. No, no, yeah, no, it's fine where it is. I love the first Avenger though. This movie's great. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is such a good movie. I love the introduction of Winter Soldier. They did a really good job at it. Although I don't like hearing armed and dangerous. I get touched by him a lot, especially when I'm trying to be a healer. He touches me a lot. Okay, Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier is an A tier, I think. I'm gonna place it ahead of Spider-Man. I'm gonna place it ahead of Iron Man 3. I'm gonna place it ahead of that one. It's right there. No, no, no. It's right here. It's a great movie. It's a very good movie. I love. It has a great introduction for Falcon. It has a great introduction for Winter Soldier. It's a great movie. Okay, we're almost done. So let's finish up. I know exactly where most of these are going. F tier, F tier, D tier, F tier. Now since it's a holiday special, but that's I'm gonna put it. Such a sweet movie though. It's a sweet little holiday special. I'm gonna put it right there. So I'm not rushing by. I'm gonna talk about all of it in a moment. So Werewolf by Night's honestly pretty cool. I mean it's honestly pretty solid. So anyways, let's get back into the ranking. Quantumania bad. Multiverse of Madness more like Multiverse of Mid. It could have been so much better than what we got. And then Werewolf by Night's honestly pretty cool. Honestly, I feel weird having this be the only C tier movie. To be honest, I'm gonna Iron Man 2 is the only C tier movie, but I think that's honestly fair. Okay, this looks like it's the official tier list. I don't think I want to switch anything around. I think this is exactly how I have it. If you totally don't agree with me, that's totally cool. Um, and also if you think I'm wrong. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for listening and seeing me rank these Marvel movies. I'll be doing more videos like this. So there will be a Call of Duty one that I can probably honestly do today. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video and have a great rest of your day.